Let us get ready. Understanding that the game 7-11, in this game of 7-11, it will create 1 and 1 is 2. It will also create the BC world because 1 times, which is the railroad tracks, creating the 11, and 1 plus. When you go over them, you get the 8th system. Understand? I wish I had a bunch of numbers showing up here so it'll place it. You have to imagine and know. When you have 8, when you have the automatic 8th system, according to the alphabet, okay, 8 and 9 come together just as well as 1 and 2 comes together because of how many sides to a circle. Well, the whole thing is, this is the way the circle comes together. Okay, so there's the flat side of the circle, and there's the round the circle. They call this, okay, this is perception. Okay, you must have perception towards you. No matter where you are, you must turn around unless you are the box in the center, picking up all vibrations. Okay, in between all vibrations. Do you understand? There's a set standard to man in the middle. Bible shows me birth. Time is 47. It me with 21, because that's blackjack. It me with 1721. Because when you get a 17 or a soft 17, well, let's say it's a hard 17, you stand on 17. You stand on your DNA spirit from Saturn skies. Time, tangerine, color, usage, 5 and 13 when we regulate and pull. The 9 will create 414. The 7 will create 313, where 1 and 2 come together to create everything. 2 and 3. 2 and 1 create 3. 2 and 2 of the mirror creates 4. 2, 1, 2, the mirror plus something in the center creates 5. 2, 2, 2 divided. 7, 3, 1, 3, 8, 4, 0, 4. I'm going to get with these numbers again. Here's where your V's come in because they come to one center. So you'll have V, 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 5, 5, 5, where one of the 5s will be the other way plug-in. Inside the 3, this is the design we get. You notice the stick goes in, so we have to have the V out. Now, what's the question and the difference between the C? We have to look at it and understand it. Here's what happens to the 7. Look what happens to the 4 when it's on the angle. When the 4 is on the angle and you create this 4, you show this design. It's an X or it's an L. It's an L and a Y connected if you want to look at it that way, right? It's the same time. Okay, this design is a 4 and it shows you the angle. It shows you the angle. It shows you the boxes we use. So automatic, we're using the in-between boxes. And now we're going to go on and show you M. We're going to show you the E, but it stops right here. See the way this stops over here? And then we're going to have to come over to this side. This is what this creates, and I'm starting to believe that it could be the L, but I don't know. It's a C and L to create it. See the way the E comes together in both of these? See the way the E is backwards with 2? Backwards and forwards, understanding backwards and forwards. When we create the 6, this is the opening spiral. Do you see the difference between the 6 and the 9? The 9 is over here. We come from this side, we go left. We come from the right to go left. We start on the left to go right. We start left to go right. We start right to go left. Right, left, left, right. Right, left, left, right. Not only the marching, but the way we mark our languages. I over I, right? I over I. Or how about I and I? 18, I, and I, 27, Roman numeral 3. We take the E world, okay, we have the E world. At the same time, I want to show you this, and what I missed from this is that from the 6, I can create the G. From the reverse 9 or the forward 9, you see this thing over here, right? Look at that. I end up creating the J through this one, but not through this one, the small J. Anyways, we don't want to talk about that. Here's how the small part of the B or the small part of the 8 and the big part, okay, is this because of angle? I don't know. And don't forget, when you look at it that way, we now have to do this to it. Will these two lines come together, or should I have shifted it just a little bit more? All right, just a little bit more. Instead of 45, you make it 44, so that the two lines eventually will come together. 1 degree for 45 miles will bring these two together. But I'm just jumping around and talking about things. Reversing 44, creating pitchforks. Reverting the 8 to create 33. And there's another way to create the 8. And it's this way over here. But when you square this 8 off, you would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And then 1 and 1. So you would have to, when the 8's on an angle, or this also represents turning a corner, because on the trucks, when you look on the trucks, it shows you this, turning the corner. So we've basically gone through what happens, or what can possibly happen with letters. Now I want to, should we stop this, or we're going to continue on? Now what I want to show, no, we're going to just stop this video, and I'm going to start a new video. Just say Raphael. One more thing is that 2332 is, how about the plus sign that is created by 3 back to 3? How about the 44 that come inside each other? And what I marked here is 2332, and I get 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Now I have to flip it the other way to see what I get, and on each side is the grinder. Archangel Raphael shows the grinder, and here's the grinder. At the same time, Lamed, 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 or question mark, Lamed, 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 and T, the crossing of Lamed. The crossing of Lamed. Now what does Lamed mean? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Inside, at the same time, when we see the 4, we also see the bait, right? The bait letter, the Hebrew bait inside of it. Inside the J, we also can see that G. Maybe that's why in G we have the configuration where it goes like this. Because now when you create this, you see this rotation here? That's what the Mayan use on their carpets and their designs. You see this design all the time, and it's usually representing 5. One more piece I want to talk about, that 0.5 is also represented as 1 and 2. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is 3 and 2, BC creating 5. We need 3 of them because 3 is ABC, 3 sides. You have to have half, you get a center to both halves. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Pieces and parts. The creation of the sun, artificial intelligence, area, space, liberty. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 7 and 6. 7 times 6 equals 42. 7 plus 6 equals 13. 42 and 13 equals 55. Minus it equals to 29, and that is your birth inside the Bible. And yes, the Bible, everything is played out accordingly. Everything is played out accordingly. We were pushed on. We were pushed on and pushed in and pushed over, and we keep on going. Thank you for watching this video.